Hello everyone, today's video is going to be a review of L'Oreal's Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation. It's quite talked about in the beauty industry and I can't wait to see why. I'm not going to make this intro super long, so I'll go ahead and see what this product can really do. This foundation is said to be a long wear foundation with breathable skin technology. The formula's 3 oil absorbers resist sweat, water, and transfer. The ultra-thin liquid goes on smoothly to give a fresh, healthy-looking complexion that lasts. Color stays true and blends in evenly, so your makeup looks fresh all day. This foundation is suitable for all skin types. The listed benefits are up to 24-hour fresh staying power, long-lasting foundation with most lightweight, breathable texture. It is waterproof, transfer resistant, and sweat resistant foundation. It is also medium to full buildable coverage foundation with a natural finish. Wow, for a drugstore foundation, those claims are for me too good to be true. I am super pumped to try this product. Here is a close-up of the foundation. I love the packaging. It comes in a pump, and as you can see, it is sort of runny, and this is how it blends on my skin. By the way, I got this foundation for 12 bucks, and if you're wondering about the shade, I got it in vanilla. If you've been watching my videos, my go-to foundation actually is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. For this video, I wanted to sort of compare the two because the staying power of my Estee Lauder is already tested. This is a really long-lasting kind of foundation, and I'm using it to see if the Infallible is indeed long-lasting. Here is the side-by-side of my Infallible in vanilla and Estee Lauder in the color Dawn. I'm going to test the foundation now. As you can see from the screen, I'm showing you the most problematic area of my face. The right side has a lot of scars. It has some active acne. I don't know what's up with my skin lately, but I really do hope that it covers all of my concerns, and I hope that this foundation is indeed long-lasting. For this particular foundation review, I decided not to use any primer. For this side, I'm using a brush, and with the use of tapping technique, I'll apply the product and try my very best to get a full coverage. As you saw earlier, I was smelling the product because obviously I can smell a sweet fragrance from this bottle. The scent doesn't really bother me. I'm just telling you that yes, this foundation actually has a fragrance. Here is a comparison picture. The initial coverage of this foundation is bomb. It covered my problem areas. I can see that it has a medium to buildable sort of full coverage. I said sort of because I still can see just a hint of discoloration from my scar, but overall this foundation made my skin look great. I'm gonna go ahead and do my foundation on this side of my face, which is less problematic, and with this side of my face I'm going to use a damp sponge. While checking my skin, I realized that I love the application of the sponge versus the brush for this foundation. I've also realized that with the use of damp sponge, the foundation really looks more lightweight. It really looks good on my skin. It fixed everything. It fixed my concerns. It doesn't look like I'm cakey. It doesn't look like it's clogging my pores. It truly does look like my skin, but just better. It is 7:30 a.m. and I am going to wear this foundation all day. I'm just in the house. I'm gonna keep my makeup simple. So yeah, let's see how this foundation will hold up. For now, I'm going to test if this foundation is indeed transfer resistant. It's been an hour since I applied the product at the back of my hand. I assume it's all dry by now. This is the Infallible and this is Double Wear. As you can clearly see, the Infallible unfortunately did transfer while my Double Wear stayed on my skin. Let's try it again. Still, the Infallible transferred. However, I noticed that the more the Infallible foundation stays on my skin, it looks one with my skin, which is super awesome. Do you see this? I have never had a foundation that blends nicely with my skin like this. Even my well-loved Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation doesn't look like this. My Double Wear is a hardcore foundation and it's, heavy when it comes to coverage, that I have to be very careful in applying layers of it on my skin because it tends to look so heavy. While the Infallible looks so natural and it's beautiful on the skin. This foundation may not be transfer proof and all, but I love it because of the shade, because it is lightweight, it looks super natural, and I have never, as I've said, I've never had any foundation that really blends with my skin like this. The shade of this foundation may just be the biggest factor why I will still probably reach out for this foundation in the near future. It's the end of the night. I have been wearing this foundation for 16 hours. Time check, it is 11:39. First thing that I noticed was the condition of my skin. It should have been super oily by now, but it isn't. So that's a good thing. My skin does not look super dry. It's not oily. It's just perfect. I also love that this foundation is super lightweight. It looks skin-like. This side of my skin is not really problematic, so I'll show you the other side. Now this side did clearly showed me that the foundation has rubbed off. I can see my scars, my redness, discoloration, everything. This is what my skin looked like right after I applied my foundation. It looks awesome. While this is what my skin looks like after hours. Big difference. To wrap up everything, let's go back to the claims of the foundation. The claims are: color stays true and blends in evenly. Number 2, up to 24-hour fresh staying power. Number 3, long-lasting foundation with their most lightweight, breathable technology. Number 4, this is waterproof, transfer-resistant, and sweat-resistant foundation. And last but not the least, this foundation has medium to full buildable coverage foundation with natural finish. So here are my final thoughts. The color of this foundation stays true and it blends beautifully onto the skin. Although it doesn't last long, it is lightweight. And I admire its breathable texture. It doesn't look cakey on my skin. I doubt if it's waterproof and sweat resistant. It is definitely not transfer resistant. Yes, it is also has a medium with buildable coverage, and I was blown away with its natural finish and the way it blends on my skin. Oh my god, it is like a dream. So the big question here is, will I ever reach for this product again? Well, the answer is a big yes. I will probably reach for this product more if I, resolve my skin issues and I have more clear skin. I'll definitely use it for days that I feel like, rocking a natural makeup look, because your girl doesn't need full makeup all day, every day. I love that this is a drugstore foundation overall. Although this foundation didn't last long on my skin, I say it is still beautiful. I probably can use primer or maybe powder to ensure that it stays on my skin. The factors why I want to use this foundation and give it a chance is because of the way it beautifully blends on my skin. It's finished and it is lightweight. And that's everything that I have to say about this foundation. I hope you like it. That ends my product review. Thank you so much for watching. If you find this video helpful, let your girl know by liking this video. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel for more. This is Sherry. I will see you next time.